Hey everybody, Dr. Fantastic here on the road again. It's so nice to be on the road again. Episode 16. Hey Rich.
Hey, I'm with somebody. Income. What do you want me to tell them? You got the credit. It's the income they're going to be concerned with.
Well, I make 10 grand a month for my sponsor. So, but
Okay.
Right now I'm live on the air, so I gotta call you back.
Yeah, no problem. 10 grand a month.
Yeah.
Got it. Bye.
Bye. Hey everybody, it's sorry for that interruption, but that is the call-in number for the show today. 310-913-5533. Give me a call. That's the only number for today. The other one's going, but the show's all about positivity because I am the professor of positivity, possibly and practically the most positive person on the planet. I always think positively. So a month ago, it's funny how things align. A month ago, on March 18th, I just packed up my belongings and I was going to give up the apartment. I still am. And I head out on the road, not knowing where I was going to go. I want to visit someone in Vegas, which I did. And then it turns out I ended up in Prescott, Arizona for a little over 3 weeks. Fantastic time. I did a lot of videos there, which you can go back and watch. Came back, cleaned up the apartment, turned in the keys about an hour ago, and I'm on the road again in exactly a month. I'm not going east this time, I'm going south. Going to San Diego, probably be there about a week, and then off to Tennessee. So the second leg of the journey has begun. The plan is to pick up and buy a motor coach, Class A Prevo, hopefully, and turn that into a rolling studio. And it's going to be the Dr. Fantastic Show reality series. But every day I'm going to do this again, a live call-in. I'll probably do more live call-ins during the roll around the country. That was my sponsor a few minutes ago on the phone, via drinks, via Proactive Hydration Beverages. They're a fantastic sponsor. Love them. Healthy, delicious, low calories. Here's this is the caffeinated sparkling water. This one's cucumber. Goes great with Bloody Mary. Cheers, everybody. At any rate, it's a great sponsor. As you might know, it's a fantastic movement, the Be Fantastic movement. And I'm only going to talk positive stuff. I may have a call coming in from a gentleman I just met yesterday, and he's a big financier. He became ambassador number 226. And as you might know, we need 226 million people to make this world a better place. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to make this world a better place through the Be Fantastic movement. Pollinating positivity and cultivating civility. So, for 65 years, I've been a positive person, and I've always believed it's all going to work out, and it always works out. Now, it's called manifesting your destiny, knowing you're going to be successful, believing that all the turns you make in life are correct. You must believe every turn you make in life is correct. I always say life is a series of left and right turns. Every turn you make is the correct turn. You must believe that. And I always use the example of one of my biggest turns in life was when I decided to hitchhike around the world at 17. That was a left turn. A right turn would have been go to college. That wasn't for me. So I went to the school of hard knocks, graduated in 72, summa cum laude, and now I am a motivational speaker, a philosopher, published author, and 95 other different careers I've worked in. I packed up 100 pounds of food in the car here. Got everything I just basically need for the trip. Gonna try to buy a Prevo. And again, stop at schools when the schools open up. Stop at companies. Interview fantastic people around the country. Show what a beautiful country this is. And that's the goal. That's the plan. So we're gonna call. He's supposed to call me, but he didn't call me. We're gonna call him instead, which is just fine. Go to Reasons. We're gonna call. I even forgot his name. So we'll find out in a minute. Roberti or something like that. Just met him.
Hello.
Is this Roberti?
Hey, listen, when the phone rings, a lot of stuff just fell down off the shelf. It's all over the place. I gotta go take care of that. And then I think the mailman's gonna be here any second. He has to be now.
Okay. Well, you're live on the air right now if you want to spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes, unless you have to clean up that mess.
I don't have the time. I really don't. I'm sorry. Next time, I promise. Next time.
No worries.
Okay?
Yeah, you don't have the time. You don't have the time.
Next time I will. I'll make the time next time.
It's all about time. That's all we have in life is time. That's all we have. Go clean up your mess.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No worries. We'll
Thank
do it
you for
again.
the opportunity. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. Dialing for dollars. Let's try my good buddy in Boston. He's always fun to talk to. We talk almost every day. We traveled around the world together. Mostly through Europe, Italy. I'm gonna tell you a story about Italy in a minute here. It's hard to catch him because he's a hard-working son of a bitch.
Not me.
Who? This is Dr. Fantastic. How dare you call me Monty?
I thought Monty Cook III called me.
No. It's Dr. Fantastic. You're live on the Fantastic Interview Show with Dr. Fantastic. Is it still snowing?
Excellent.
Is it snowing in Boston?
It did snow. We had 2 inches of snow this morning.
Did you go out and make a snow angel?
No, I'm a little too old for that.
David, you're only as old as you think you are.
Yeah, but I didn't want to lie in the center of the road and do that.
But don't you think that would have been a nice symbol in this day and age that we're having today? A positive symbol. Someone would drive by and see a snow angel and have a smile on their face.
Except they run me over.
Oh, you have to go to the middle of the road to do it? Don't you have a sidewalk?
It's under a tree. There's no snow there.
Oh, well, okay. You're forgiven then. So today we're only going to talk about positive things that are occurring. So what are the positive things that you've seen in the last couple months that really didn't maybe happen before? I mean, for me, seeing a lot of people risking their lives to be caregivers, and kind,
right.
And actually, Gail, and she works for a couple food banks, and basically they're doing some fantastic things feeding people. The other fantastic thing, just, there's a million of them, is that New York is feeding all the homeless. They're feeding everybody. Everybody's getting fed in New York. That's pretty fantastic.
Well, you broke up there for a second. What did you say?
I was saying the mayor is feeding everyone in New York.
Well, in this of dining, people can't get to restaurants to eat. They can't even get to shelters to eat. So it's a great thing to do.
So again, to answer the question, well, what's the positive things that come to mind that you've been seeing lately?
It's so quiet and peaceful.
Yeah, well, my friend called me from Beverly Hills and he said you can hear birds chirping. He's never heard birds in Beverly Hills.
The roads are quiet, the highways are empty, everybody's with their families and hopefully having a good time, being sequestered.
On the other day or not, but you had a Zoom Easter.
Yeah, we had, let me think of all the countries. We had England, we had Baltimore, we had Boston, we had Vermont, we had California, So that was our Easter Zoom dinner.
And that's probably more relatives that got together than in a couple dozen years, I imagine.
Well, we always have a big gathering on Easter, so everyone usually travels.
Oh, is that right? Oh, they all come in for that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So this year was a virtual dinner.
Virtual dinner. And you had a hot dog? What did you have?
I had a turkey sandwich.
Well, that's the right thing to do. So I packed up 100 pounds of food, at least, in my car here. I'm on the road. I said goodbye to LA.
By LA.
I found a beautiful Prevost in Malibu. Gorgeous, $65,000 paint job, and it's just drop dead gorgeous. So I'm gonna try to get a private loan to pick up that for the trip. So I'll just come back if I'm able to get the loan for that. I'll come back and pick it up in Malibu.
What's a Prevost?
It's a motorhome, one of the best motorhomes on the market.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And only $65,000?
No, $65,000 paint job. The paint job. Now Bob, Crazy Bob, who I'm on my way to see his place in San Diego, wants to buy a new one for $1 million. But if he can pull that off, that's fine. I'm not gonna. But you can't count on anybody in life, right? You just can't count on anybody. You got to count on yourself.
Right.
And I'm going to count on myself and pull it off. I have a fantastic sponsor in Via. They like the idea, and it's first class. You got to go first class, when you're presenting a product or a service or a movement, right? And I think I've proved the value of this movement, and it's just fantastic timing. This movement's needed right now.
You're in the right place at the right time. That's the key to life. Sometimes it's just being lucky,
Well, yeah, but it's all thinking positive. I really, truly believe that positive thinking manifests positive action. I just drove by a big RV superstore, but look at these fucking things. Oh my goodness, they're all so gorgeous. Can't wait to get into one of those. It's gonna
Where is it again?
I just passed a big RV store. I mean, a huge one, hundreds of them. I'm in Costa Mesa.
Okay, you're on your way.
I'm on my way. On the road again. Anyway, so it's a cloudy day in LA. Looks like it's cloudier down south than it is in LA, but it is what it is. I went to FedEx to try to print out my project in Dubai, and you had to wait in line to get in. Everyone had masks on. It was like you couldn't just go up to the desk. You had to pre-order it. It was like a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna try to order it in San Diego. But it's all good. I mean, did I say good? Shoot me, please. Put me out of my misery. It's all fantastic.
What do you think about the TV show? It's all good.
Saul good. Just call Saul. That's what I tell people. You got to watch some comedies. You got to relax. Watch James Bond films like I did. I did the marathon the other day. So,
I've done that before too. It's a riot.
Yeah. Well, they have the Twilight Zone marathon, which is always fun. They have a couple different hit shows that they do marathons on. But you can't go wrong with. I think there's 25 James Bond films that have been done.
Yeah, I think I've seen all of them too. But speaking of marathons, the Boston Marathon's supposed to be on Monday, but they canceled it.
Of course they canceled it.
And a lot of runners said they're going to run it anyway. So the police are going to stop the runners.
See, that's the thing. People are selfish. They don't understand that that this could be an 18 pandemic if you don't follow the leader. And we're just selfish society. It's terrible.
Yeah. So now they have to put all these police people out in the street, to break up this.
There's a lot of protesters right now all around the country. People are tired of it because the reason they're doing this is because the number to the most people doesn't make sense. 100,000 people to shut down the worldwide economy doesn't make any sense to anybody. But they don't look at the big picture that it could be 100 million if we didn't stay indoors. Literally, literally, it could be 100 million people dying. And then they'd say, oh, the government was right. I should have listened to them.
Exactly.
The greed, the selfishness, out of control. But China's doing pretty well.
You like that video I forwarded you from home?
China is cleaning up, I tell you. Whatever. You know, it's really nice to have an open road. There's very few cars on the road.
Now, I was about to ask you what the traffic is like.
Let me see if I can turn the camera around for everybody to see this. There we go. 405 south, heading south, gonna be near Mexico.
When do you pick up the 5?
Oh, probably in about 15 miles, something like that, maybe 20 miles.
Well, so you're getting way down there.
It's only a couple hour ride. It's a very short jaunt. That's why it's going to be real nice and easy if I get that Prevost in Malibu.
Yeah, you used to get up there in no time. What are you going to do to your car if you get up there?
There's a storage lot there that doesn't cost very much. We kept the Prevost. Probably about $40 a month to store it there. I'm thinking about getting a tow and towing behind the Prevost. You know, a dolly. That way I have a car, an easy car to get around.
Yeah, I see those all the time in the summer, yeah.
Anyway, if you think positive things happen. You have to have goals in life. You have to have short-term goals. You have to have long-term goals. If you want to do something, you can. If you think you can do something, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Henry Ford said, if you think you can, if you think you can't, you're right.
How's old Henry doing, by the way?
Henry was a very good friend of mine. He gave me a lot of good advice. Rene Descartes was a very good friend of mine. He said, I think, therefore I am. If you think you're happy, you are. If you think you're sad, you are. If you think you're successful, you are. If you think you're a failure, you are. It's whatever is in your head, and no one's opinion matters but yours, because everyone's opinion has an agenda for themselves. Your parents have an agenda for themselves, for their ego. And they say you can't be a skateboarder or a YouTuber and make a living. They're wrong. You can be a multimillionaire by doing that. Their generation, you couldn't do that. This generation, you can do anything. And that's what I'm trying to instill upon everybody. You can do anything. Everybody, know that. Hold on. Everybody, be fantastic, be kind, be safe, and have a fantastic weekend. It's going to be a fantastic
weekend. Be healthy.
Be healthy, exactly. Okay, just a short one today.